Welcome back to my RC life. Today, the Maxx and the E-Revo go for a bash at the skate park and on the frozen lake. Let's get cold.
What's going on, everybody? Traxxas Mike from my RC life, and today we got some fresh snow on the ground. We're gonna get some skate park slip and slide going for you. Let's get started. What do you think? Right off the top? Hell yeah! The Maxx likes it. Oh, not enough grip to get that backflip. Oh, I would have had a backflip. I just have been a little timid about it because there ain't much traction out here. There we go, we cut a backflip there. Yeah, winter backflips, baby. Oh! Uh-oh, battery must have come unplugged. Lost all power. Oh, the switch just turned off. Oh, come on. Oh, lipo cut off. Well, now she went completely dead. Alright guys, whew, it was cold. I don't know if it's part of me getting burnt this summer, but my hands got really cold really quick, but it's maybe 20 degrees out and we got a good stiff wind, and I didn't bring no gloves, so that's probably why. I was gonna throw another battery in the Maxx, but hey, you can only do what you can do, so maybe I'll do a little bit more running later on. All right, guys, Traxxas Mike coming at you, taking our number 2 run today. I'm back at Miramichi here, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks like the lake down there may be frozen. Let's go try it out. Right off the topper again. Let's see, you think the Revo can do it? The Maxx could. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, sounds like my slipper's loose. All right, back in the shop here. Gonna figure out what's going on with the slipper in this thing. I jumped it off the top of the truck and started driving, and it was slipping very badly. So we need to figure out what's going on with that. First thing we need to do, I need to get to the slipper and stuff, and it's right up in here. So I know I'm going to have to take out my ESC. Now this is an Arma ESC. Oddly enough, it bolts in the same exact stock mounting place as the Traxxas ESC, the original one did. I'm going to unhook these motor wires as well. This needs to come out anyways, this bolt here. There we go. If you look really close, I'm seeing some shavings right here. And this used to be a brushed E-Revo, so it had one motor facing this way, and then the second motor facing this way. So it's got this hole here that I didn't recover back up. I had it covered up at one point in time years ago, but yeah, I need to do that again. Put a piece of plastic over that so no debris or sand or whatever can get in there. Okay, so let's pull this off. I'm seeing the problem right away. Okay, see, here is your clutches. You can see there's the clutch, the disc right there. Rolled over to this one. There's no disc there at all. It's gone. Rolled over to this one. No disc there at all. It's gone. So yeah, it's rolling on one slipper. One slipper disc. So that's what's going on. So we got to get this off. I can't really get this in here and loosen it up, I don't think. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, turn it just like that. I was wondering if I'm going to have to loosen up my motor, and yes, I'm going to have to. So here's your motor screw right here. It's probably got some Loctite on it, I'm thinking. Hit her with the torch. Now let's try it. Holy cow. Try putting our tool through here. I don't want to strip it out. Oh, there she goes. That baby was in there. Yeah, I remember I put lots of Loctite on this one because these tend to come loose quite easily. You can see all of the Loctite on there. Flex that motor up. Now we have a little more. Ooh, watch out, things could be hot. I just felt something warm and I jerked back. Ever since I burnt myself, I'm really touchy to warm temperatures, let me tell you. It didn't burn me, but I just felt something was warmer than room temperature. Okay, get this nut all loosened up there. And you're going to pull off your spring. Then you'll slide off your spur gear and your whole slipper clutch unit. And you also have this too. And you can see from these here having no disc on them, kind of rubbed on there. You can see that line. But I think it's going to be okay. Time to look through my box of parts. All right, well, I got looking and ta-da! But the only thing I'm worried about, guys, is look at these ones. They look like almost like a brake pad. And these ones are like aluminum. I mean, they're soft aluminum. But yeah, that's what they go on. So yeah, we're going to run them because it's the only thing we have. We got our Hot Racing 54 tooth still doing awesome. Put our 3 discs on there. This has a certain way it goes, just like that. And I'll take this, sit it on top, just like so. Hold it tight together. Okay, we got that on. Put our spring on, plus our nut. Let's get that right out of there. Should have done that a long time ago, right guys? Okay, probably too tight, but whatever. I usually like it to actually slip a little bit, but it is what it is. Okay, what I have here is just a little mini vice grip set I got for Christmas. I'm going to take the back side of this. I'm just going to go ahead and cut out a small little piece of plastic. There, something like that. Then I want to do something like that. I want to cover up where the water and stuff can get in there. So yeah, it's going to need to be trimmed up a bit. I see that. Okay, that's starting to look better. There we go. Okay, so we got our super glue here. Of course, the tip I had to unscrew because I had used it before and it's all seized up in there. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting a little bit on the outside here. Something like that. Just kind of put it in place. Just kind of hold that there for a minute. Alright, I think it's starting to stick. Okay, we're going to take our motor adjustment screw here that sets our mesh. We're going to just try to get some of that old Loctite out of there. And use our pick to kind of go around and kind of get it all out. That kind of helps too. Now I do use red on this because it's a very powerful motor, and with the jumps and hard landings with this powerful and heavy motor, it can make a hard landing and bam, bam, move the gear mesh very easily because it's got all that weight on that motor. I'm gonna flex this up here so I can see the threaded hole into this motor mount. Start to screw it in a bit. And get it to where it snugs up just a bit. Okay, right there, it's just starting to snug. Oh, look, it's almost perfect right off the bat. Oh, I like that right there. Sometimes when you twist this screw, though, it will make the motor rotate down just a little bit. See, I like that little bit of sound there. Click, 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 click. That's a perfect mesh for me. Let's go ahead and tighten this up a bit more. Is it still there? Yep. Now I'm actually going to tighten it up even a little bit more. Okay, that sucker's tight. Okay, perfect, guys. Now next, I need to slide this gear cover down on here. Then we got our one bolt that holds that cover on. Remember, we had this mounted in that same place there. The only thing we have left is the two bolts that go down through the motor mount. All right. Okay. Install our motor wires back on. And that should be it, guys. All right, so that's all fixed. Well, one other thing, I noticed 3 of my tires are waterproofed, but one of them is not. That one is not. So we're going to fix that right now too. Okay, basically got that hole right there and then one directly across from it. Just gonna fill her up with glue. Something like that. Don't squeeze it right now. You know, you're going to wait for it to dry and cure all the way before you squeeze it. And while we're waiting for the glue to dry, I'm going to replace these pin tethers. I finally figured out how these keep breaking. When my son pulls pins from the car, if the car has pin tethers on it, he actually just grabs it by the pin tether and tries to pull it. Gotta grab it by the pin itself. It's just made so if when you roll and crash and it pops a pin out, it'll still be hanging there. He's trying to eject a pin by pulling this. And yeah, it'll work probably a few times, but these are thin. They break easily. So yeah, he's got to get used to not doing that. Go ahead and install the pins onto the pin tether. And this can be a trick, especially since I got this one taped. I think what I do usually is I take and maybe pinch it a bit with one of these and try to force it in there or something. I can't remember. Or maybe I just use just the end of the plier itself. Trying to show you guys there. Yeah, that's how it works. Good. Bam. There, we got a purple and a pink. Look at that. All right, I can definitely get my tire back on here. And then I'm going to throw a little blue Loctite onto the threads here for the wheel. Come with a little bit of blue Loctite on it as well. So I know it's safe to do that. Just kind of holds them on there a little bit, I guess. Okay. Now all we got to do is just wait for at least a few hours for that Loctite to set up nice and tight on that motor so the mesh don't come out, because trust me, it will. So it's going to be a couple hours, but to you guys, it's going to seem like... Okay, so it's the next day. It's at a full 24 hours for this Loctite to harden up. We got our new slipper clutch pads on there, got them tightened up, and hopefully this thing is ready to rip. So let's get after it. Second attempt. Okay, do we go right off the topper again? Ooh, I got some wires hooked up backwards. All right, so I had some wires hooked up backwards, so attempt 3. Well, I'm hoping the lake's safe. I think there's somebody here ice fishing. So hopefully that means the lake's safe. Ooh, look at somebody back down here and started getting stuck. Good thing I didn't pull down here yesterday. I think my truck could have pulled right out in two-wheel drive anyways. Just gotta know how to drive. It's always a bit sketchy because right here is like a spring, and you can kind of see over there. It's kind of wet a little bit. This whole kind of little area right here is a spring. But someone else has been out here, unless they're way skinnier than me. Or maybe they went down. It should be safe. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Ooh, she hooks up. She pulls wheelies, baby. Don't get over there. I don't want to have to go rescue you. Ooh, she gets some good top speed up. It's not so nice and smooth out here. It's like it went into lipo cutout mode already. Well, we do got 2 more lipos with me, but I really don't think these 2 are dead. But maybe they are. Well, if they were dead, it would go into full lipo shut off. I think it's just because I floored it for a long time. It took a long pull off of the lipos, and it makes the ESC think they're dead, but they're just really cold. Oh, maybe it went into full shutdown. All right, it ain't worth risking it. Pull out the other batteries. Okay, battery switched out. And these can be used as little hand warmers too, because they start to get nice and toasty. Oh, I see somebody's fishing over there. We're not going to bother their fishing. We'll record over here. Yeehaw! I'm not messing up your fishing, am I? Okay. Here's one of our little islands here. I brought you guys out. If you follow the YouTube channel, I've kayaked out here before and showed it to all you guys. How deep's the ice? He said the ice is about 4 inches thick. So plenty enough to walk on. One of the only islands with a mailbox. Woo, look at that wheelie. Ooh, had a good old wheelie going. Ooh, that's a good one. It just gets wild up on them rear tires. I can't believe it hooks up so good with no studs in the tires. Oh. Oh, it started to go into LiPo shutoff, I think. We better head back to the truck. It was fun while it lasted. The batteries are probably just cold. That's why I'm getting the LVC, low voltage cutoff going on. But I don't really want to carry it. Ooh, these things are still nice and toasty to the touch. Oh, full LVC.
Thanks for watching another episode of my RC Life. Feel free to drop a question, comment, or suggestion below. I'll see you later.